Hey, I wonder, did they get the medical unit up and going yet?
No.
No? Even though they have beds that would do it.
Yeah. I liked it though, like the old version. Even though they didn't do anything. Yeah, this way.
Invictus launch week!
And it's pretty cool. You can see the Nova tank in the holo viewer. And it's...
Oh!
Oh, get in.
Yeah.
Play! Yeah, oh wow. But, because it's of course too big to actually like have like a one-on-one skill Nova tank in the holo viewer, they scaled it down to fit it, and I think it's like right now it's lengthwise it's like a little bit smaller than a regular tank, but I would say it's actually quite close to an actual tank right now. But still, the cannon is offset. Well, you can see it actually, like it's like offset a lot.
That's gonna irritate me. As long as it's an energy-based weapon.
No,
Whoa.
no, I was about to say. I read there's I read about the details of the Nova, and apparently it's a ballistic cannon. Yeah.
Hey, we're 900 years in the future. Let's pretend. Let's suspend our disbelief that they managed to figure out how to make a gun like that shoot well offset.
Plus the fact that it negates the stresses on the turret ring.
Yep, like it's not even an issue anymore, okay? Let's just believe that is a thing.
So
God,
here,
even in the future, this guy's trying to draw credits out of a freaking ATM.
Yeah. So you've got the lore of the Invictus.
Yep.
Stuff. Are you actually
Let's do it.
Alright.
Launch week! It's like walking into CitizenCon, man.
Yeah. Very similar.
All the stuff. Look, you can get an Argo shirt, because that's a thing.
Yep.
RSI.
Pirate dude again.
Oh, do we have a pirate dude again?
Yep. Next to
Oh,
Connie.
yeah. Next to the Drake. Oh, no, that's Argo. No, that's fine. If he were standing next to Drake, that would be super awkward. Naval Oath. Hear and witness that I do solemnly pledge mind and body that I will serve and protect. Coffee drink. The United Empire of Earth against all who would seek to harm it and its people. Called upon, I will defend the Empire with my life. I will be the sword and shield. People don't like it. All right. Oh, so you can get like a straight up Invictus launch week shirt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well.
Well, this shirt is like yeah, this isn't gone. That's why I bought this one.
There we go. You bought what one? Oh yeah, a.m.m.o. Yeah, man.
It was like €3 or something.
Yeah,
But
I
then
need
you
to.
got to keep it.
I need to get in, and I need to. Oh, what am I doing? I'm on the wrong window, like flipping around like an idiot, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Nope. Stop it. There we go. Boom. I need to get in, and I need to get a couple of things like that. Like I love the Anvil shirt. I need an Aegis shirt. All right. So launch week. That's to Area 18. Yeah, that's the metro. Yep. All right, up the stairs. Oh, is this a bottle of water I can take? No. Why are they here? Why do you drop in cool things like that and then not let it work? Oh, that's cool, man. Little space models. We got Crusader, Consolidated.
Oh yeah, I didn't see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, bomber jacket. Bomber jacket, give it to me. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh.
There you go. Exit.
Alright, we're going to replace the Citizen Con coat with the Invictus flag. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm looking hot.
Shirts. Let's see.
Oh, you're getting Crusader?
Yep. I'll keep. I had also bought the cap, but I'll just keep this.
No, our cap is the best cap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, is this is screenshot time, right?
Yeah.
But the real lesson that our divisional officers will impart
Let's see if we can...
is that the Navy doesn't excel based on the individual, but as a team working together.
Alright, hold on.
Behind you, there's this guy looking very pensive at you.
Oh, that's funny. Let's
Have a
see.
proper
What
selfie.
are the camera controls again? That? No, that's not
F4.
it. Aha!
F4.
I got it. So I need to rotate. Yeah, let's go that way. Let's go up a bit. How do I go up? I forget. There we go.
Oh, page up, page down.
I got it. Is there a good there's got to be a good emote for this, right? I mean, hold F, right mouse button. Let's
And
see.
then actions. Player. Emotes.
Oop, player.
And then you can
Emote. And then there's 1,000 emotes. Agree, at ease,
Yeah.
blah. That way.
dance, right, chicken.
Failure, clap. Come, flirt, plex, point. Confirm launch, greet, gloat.
Point, maybe.
Salute.
Wave.
Salute. All right. Oh no.
Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits.
Now what is the button to do that now?
It's hold F, right mouse button again, and then just after you have got the quick. You don't need to go through all the menus. It's right there, the first screen.
Oh, I didn't get it. Hold on. This is not working. All right. F. Right click. Salute. F4. I think I got it. Did I get it? I just wanted to see that I could get it.
While training on one of the
Oh.
Navy forges
Ah.
on Alpha, recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental
Okay, now the camera's all janky, and I don't remember how to fix it.
The numpad and then the multiply.
as a team working together.
But hold F4 and then numpad multiply.
Okay, there we go. All right, we've got my amusing
This
little
guy's
shot.
scrolling.
Wait, where?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
was
dude! I don't need your pirate coming in here.
With a rail gun on his back.
He's like, I am the man who kills people in the UE Navy. Oh, look at that. That's
Squad
beautiful.
999.
Very nice. Oh, random people inviting us to party?
No?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, what if we go right? Does it all go to the same place?
Yep.
The Navy forges on MacArthur. Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits.
Is this the idea that they're going to sell the F7M again?
You mean the A?
Or yeah, the F7A.
No.
Do it, Chris. Do it. You ready?
Yep. And they also denied the F8.
Ship
Also-
Hull RSI origin, ship
In-
Hull RSI Tumbril
go-
origin anvil. Oh my
Yeah, it's either
gosh.
ships or land vehicles, but you can go.
We'll go to ships
Let's try
first.
ships first.
Yeah.
Land vehicles is probably the best, I think.
Can I buy this coat too?
What code?
Can I buy this coat online for $3?
If you're a subscriber, yes.
Oh, what? Ah!
Hold on, I open it. There you go.
Thank you. So I have to be a sub to have access to buy a coat.
For subcodes, yes.
That irritates
This guy's
me.
like, oh, no, leave me alone. Oh, it's walking off.
Nice.
Display holes are the hollow viewers.
So we've, of course, this is the same layout as last year, only they've just completely changed the color palette.
Yeah.
Well, but they said this is going to be like the,
Different displays.
well, but it's just a convention center, right? Which is awesome.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you know
Which
I'm going to
makes
rent
sense,
that bad
I think.
boy.
You are?
Yeah. Man, I like the 300 series, but we just never use
Oh,
it.
this is the.
The new cargo ramp.
No, this is the. Is it? No.
Yeah.
This.
What are
no.
you talking about?
Well. Okay, so my.
Remember how-
300i No.
What?
I
Go ahead.
used to own one. The 300i had the cargo bay right here, which is bigger than this pan.
Okay.
The whatever this one is, I think the exploration version had a smaller one, so it's the rear part of the cargo bay that's usable, and this is probably the fuel tank, whatever. And the cargo version has this one and this section right here is cargo.
Oh. No, I just like that they fixed the cargo issue altogether.
Yeah, I like this cargo elevator. But
Oh, man.
another thing.
I'm sorry,
about your
what?
Vanguard.
What?
About your Vanguards.
What about my Vanguard?
They know it's no Vanguard. Sorry. Well, yeah, Vanguards.
I'm so
Uh,
confused as to what you're trying to tell me
Sorry.
right now.
I mean, watched it yesterday. So.
Are you having a stroke?
No.
Okay, you're not. You're okay.
During
So,
the live stream, the Q&A live stream, they said that the Prowler was too good, and it's basically, they said, due to its performance right now, the Prowler kind of makes the Vanguard a bit like obsolete, or like it's like rivaling the Vanguard at the moment, but it shouldn't be. Like it will get nerfed at some point.
well, okay, but that's
That was your comment. Like the Prowler was like endangering the Vanguard.
well, okay, yes, but I don't think the answer to that is to necessarily. I mean, yeah.
No,
So
I mean-
you could easily fix that just by making them size 3s under the wings instead of size 5s, gimbaled.
Yeah.
But
No, I don't know what they were going to address it, but they didn't specify.
bye. Whoa.
Sort of. Oh god.
Whoa. So I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. I hope they do nerf it. I would rather them buff the Vanguard though.
They are looking into it.
I mean,
especially the turret or something.
no, I
Because
don't know. Give me a 10% gimbal on my nose cannons, and give me a dogfighting package or something that allows me
said,
to put weapons under the wings, Salty.
so they addressed that part as well. They said that they asked Chris Roberts if they should remove the nose cannons and just put like similar size weaponry on the wings instead. And Chris Roberts was like, no, that's the nose cannons are just like part of the Vanguard, so they
No,
should
I
be-
don't disagree with that
that's-
in the slightest. I don't disagree with Chris Roberts on
Yeah,
that in
but
the
that's
slightest.
no. Yeah, and as of gimbling, it's not possible because there's not space.
It
to
is
have,
possible.
Like, the gun.
You could absolutely put a
what
5
they
or...
say.
No, well, they're wrong. The guns are already bespoke, which means that you could easily adjust that bespokeness to include a 5 to 10% gimbal. That doesn't mean that necessarily I would have this super big huge circle. What it means is if I can keep on the little circle, right? On the little aim point, that I have a much higher percentage of hit with the weapons than I do currently now, which is basically nothing. So it's
True.
I'm not saying that they need whatever the 30 or 20 degree spread that we have now for like the freelancer. I'm saying like 5 to 10%. And since the weapons are bespoke, you could do whatever you want with that to make it work function correctly.
True.
I think this is the new paint job
Yes. Green with
gold.
yellow.
I like it. I'm a little irritated that you can't just buy, like, the skin selection is fairly limited.
At the moment, yes.
But did you also notice that you can't see the actual skin colors?
You can.
No, you can't.
You should. Yes, you can.
You can't.
You are probably looking at the old skins.
No, I went into the shop this morning and I was looking at maybe that's true. Maybe you're right. That's possible. Hollow viewers.
Jumping off the edge? Or?
Yep,
Okay.
sure.
Right.
Why not?
This is the Taurus,
Oh yeah,
which is like RSI's most cursed ship. Like,
I know those poor
they-
bastards
they-
can't get
they-
it off the
they-
ground.
yeah, they said like they asked about the status during Q&A of the Taurus and why it keeps getting not built. And they were like, yeah, basically we could do it, but every time we're working on it, there's another ship. We're like, oh yeah, that ship is probably better because this is just a cargo ship, and it was, for example, the last call was, well, last time it was, they were working on the Taurus and they were like, oh, we should probably just start working on a Prowler instead because it's a more interesting ship. And that's why they keep pushing back the Taurus, which is, in my point, I don't like it. They should just finish it anyway.
God, the Polaris looks so good.
Yeah, and the Polaris is also suspended in the because it was in active development when they made these things, these hollow views. But it got stopped already because they realized they needed more concepting before actually building it.
I love these little models they got going on right here.
Where?
Over here. It's like a little box for an Aurora, or you get the Connie over here, like they're plastic models.
Oh, yeah, that's from yeah, subscriber Flare.
Oh, is it? Man, I need to sub.
No, this is old stuff.
Well,
we don't
I
get
mean-
these anymore.
No, I know. I mean, just to
You do get a lot of stuff, yeah, lately.
yeah, it
It's
seems
pretty
like fun. All right, let's go to the other side.
cool. It's the same.
Oh, it's the exact same. You're sure?
Yep. But you can check. You can see.
That seems like a. Oh, somebody's in deep space. They have problems.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. Okay. All right.
Little pizza wedge.
The Polaris?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. If it wasn't so expensive, I'd have bought it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing. They also, of course, ask about the pen merchantman.
Yeah,
Which apparently
it's
suffered the same fate.
yeah, it suffered the same fate, I heard.
It's... But
Oh gosh.
they
there.
didn't say it was like they said that the concepting team that they push it back to the concepting team, but it doesn't mean that the concepting team is not actually working on it. It might be that they're actually working on it, but they didn't say. But yeah, the defender.
Well, I mean,
Merchantman
it's sad that
needed
they said that the Bandu Defender would drive the production of the most beloved, not really, but most beloved ship, the Bandu Merchantman, and then it kind of didn't.
Yeah, and then they said, oh, the current team is going to work on it. And then, nope. Okay. Well,
Yes.
unlike the Polaris, I do get it though for the Merchantman.
Nope. Come on, let me run it. Let me run it. Let me run it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Oh, I don't have a light. It's gonna be dark. Ugh.
You've been in one.
I know.
The one I had. I feel like this might be the sort of suitable like APC chassis if they like shorten it a bit.
It would be like the Russian vehicle.
Yeah.
The BRDM. Nope. Yep. No, not Birdum. The BDR. BDR. Is that right?
Yeah.
So if you were to extend this, the cab all the way to the rear of the vehicle, and put something like a 30mm on top instead of the chain guns, so like a size 3 repeater, or a size 4 repeater maybe, because it is because you can get those. Yeah. You could absolutely do that. Put a ramp on the back and keep that side door though, because the side door exists on the BDR.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be what we call the tits.
Yeah. You're actually in it.
No, I don't know what that guy's over there doing. Like, put the turret down, sir.
Oh, there you are. Yeah,
I'm just looking, man. I'm just looking. Just looking.
You.
Living the dream here.
I really like the interior of the Ursa. Back entrance is better.
There we go. Oh yeah, that would have been a much better solution, wouldn't it? Yeah, let me scroll my walk speed down.
This padding.
The padded.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's really good.
It's just a shame that the exterior just looks ugly.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, it is.
I mean, it's a Rover, Salty. It's not. It's pure utility.
It is.
It's a minivan.
It is, yes.
I'm okay with it being a minivan.
Yeah.
It's an off-road minivan. All right, we come over here, and of course we got the Tumbrils, Cyclones.
Yep. Not too special, but
nothing special.
Fun.
The completely ruined version here of the anti-air version, because they've released the new missile version of the G12.
Yeah.
It's totally makes this vehicle useless.
They all use size 2 though. But yeah.
They all use size 2s. What they need to do, if they want to rebalance this and make the Cyclone worthy, they need to give it a gun turret. Give it but it could be size 1s, okay?
No.
Controlled
That's
by.
a size 1 right here.
Well, look, Salty, it needs to be a remote turret, and it needs to be balanced. So if this one's going to have 4 missiles, okay, and the stupid G12 is going to have 8 missiles, nobody's going to want this thing. but I like this thing. So what do I want to do to make it kind of desirable as a vehicle? The answer to that is to give it something more sustainable than 4 missiles, and a little S1 that's a remote turret controlled by the passenger makes it that way. You're not talking about a massive increase in firepower. It's a freaking S1.
I know.
And then I would make this an S2, because if you've ever been hit by a minigun or fired a minigun, because I've never been hit with a minigun, but I mean, that'd be cool. So make that a size 2. That makes that relevant, right? Keeps this one relevant. It's a slightly larger gun. Give this guy an S1 and keep its 4 missiles. And then boom. Both are unique. Both have kind of a purpose and a funness to them.
I'm just more concerned, but I think the size issues are like, I don't know if it can actually fit there. Yeah.
Of course it can.
Oh.
You could have it where you can activate the missiles or you can activate the gun, but you can't do both. So the gun could go into like a kind of a drop down space, and then that's how you use the missiles. And if you want to activate it, then you lose the ability to use missiles.
Yeah, but this thing already has an EMP though.
No, it doesn't. That?
Yes, it's right here.
You're sure?
Standing right behind. Yes.
This has an EMP on it.
Yeah. You can.
I can't get up here.
No, you have to use the left wheel on the in front. Left front.
The left front wheel. Well, that changes my opinion entirely, Salty. I didn't. Are you sure? What are you talking about?
I managed to get up. You have to run, jump, and then from the side.
Okay.
Not at the front.
This is tough.
You can also just get in the seat and press F4, but.
Ha!
Yeah.
Well, holy shit. My opinion has changed, Salty.
Plus the fact that, of course, there's another missile down there.
Oh, I know, it's 4.
Yeah, but I mean, space-wise, like.
I didn't realize this thing had an EMP on it. Holy cow!
Countermeasures. They added countermeasures to it apparently. I see them right here.
Okay, I take it all back then, Salty. I take it all back.
Okay.
Because this would be freaking hysterical. You just park this thing like on the top of a hill, and if somebody creeps over, you just pop off that freaking EMP and just watch them fall from the sky?
Yeah.
No, I totally dig it. I feel like a jackass now because I didn't realize this thing had an EMP on it. I feel a little silly.
I mentioned it once when I was driving it, but
I feel a little silly.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's a small EMP though.
It doesn't matter, I don't think.
No.
Because this thing should be able to get places like where a ship wouldn't expect it to be, right? So if you're on some like high mountain tucked in behind a hill with the power on low, and then you charge that thing up on their approach, freaking pop it and they just fall from the sky, that'd be hysterical.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into these side rooms. What do we got in here?
They're all mirrored again, so.
Oh, okay. We'll use the stairs this time. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's start with the G12 then.
I'm still on the fence on this, Salty.
It looks cool, but it's. And look at that. This is the 300. I keep saying 300i. The touring version with the cargo.
Yeah.
But look, it's not enclosed, so it's like. I don't know.
So what I think I'm gonna do, I've been thinking really long and hard about this. I'm gonna buy this one, and then I'm gonna upgrade it to an arrow.
Yeah.
Because I want an arrow. And I've wanted an arrow since the arrow released, and a certain someone in my life whom I love dearly said no at the time.
Yeah.
Then I want to get the rally car version. What do you think?
Yeah.
I want to
It's
get.
it's like the ultimate patrol car at the moment. The EMP in the back.
Dude, I love it. I love it. I want it. I just like it because
like a,
I like the rallycross. I like the rallycross, man. I think it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
And we had a little bit
the
of.
fact that it doesn't have any weapons. I don't know. The fact that this thing, for example, has a turret, it makes it less sleek and fancy.
True. True.
If I actually bought one of these, I would remove the turret.
You would
like the
purposely remove your ability to defend yourself?
Yes. It's a car.
Oh wow, Salty.
I don't care.
No, I'm across the wall.
Oh, yeah. So this is, yeah.
CIG, listen to me. I will work pro bono for you. And I will talk to you about why this is a poor design for a tank. And then you can explain to me why you think in 900 years this is a feasible solution. Or a feasible design for a ballistic cannon.
Twin ballistic cannons.
Twin ballistic cannons. Tumbril Nova.
Ultimate shit show.
Huh?
Ultimate shit show.
I mean, yeah, it's just a not the best design.
I like how, I like the current size, but like how it is right now on the scale.
Well, this would be a one-man show if it were that. I mean, this is not the size of a normal tank, Salty. I don't. You said to me when we were logging in that this was the size of almost the size of a real tank.
Oh yeah, never mind.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I should.
I didn't put my third person up, so now I have perspective and see.
I mean, it's not too far off, right? So the front hull is about right. So I mean, in an M1, this is about right for where I would stand, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in theory.
It's a bit perspective though, like it's.
I guess in theory, if this is about 9 feet and I'm about 6 feet, then height is about right. Which I'm sure, but see, the problem is, of course, they want you to be able to walk in this, which vastly inflates its size.
Yeah.
So and then
right there to the door.
Yeah, width though is not. Well, you know what?
Yeah,
Now I'm wondering.
It's quite narrow.
Hold on, can I? Let's do something here. Can you move?
No.
Is this you?
Yeah, this is.
It is you. Hold on. Let me lay down here.
I feel like the hull is too narrow, but.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing?
So, if you've ever slept on a back deck, Salty,
Oh, I
which
see.
you have not.
No. But
Just give me a
seems like you
second.
can.
Back up.
If you follow those dotted lines, you can.
Yeah. So let me
Seems like you can.
let me put my body right there. No, that, you know what? CIG, I'm gonna tell you what. This is about close. Seems very close. Cause you could put 4 dudes across the back of an M1 if you're in a non-contested or an uncontested environment,
Yeah.
and they can sleep back there.
And in this case, maybe on the front slope.
Oh, I fell. Bye.
You fell?
It's an acid trip.
Oh.
Oh, this is
Oh, no.
amazing. Oh, man. Wee. Oh, man. This is so great. My dude is like in a. Okay, after my acid trip, we're back. I have to agree with Salty, and I have to, again, correct my former. I do think this is close to a modern tank size.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. My issue with it is that it's going to grow like at least double the size because you're going to have to walk inside it, and tanks should not be that way. I would prefer an animation right here, a climbing animation, just like you have in a cave. They get you on top of there, and then another one right here, right? And you can do that on both sides, and then you climb into a hatch on the top, and you slide in, and there's just an animation. You say, sit in loader, or sit in gunner, or sit in tank commander, and you get in that way. And then if you
like most fighters.
yeah, like a fighter, only you would go down into the vehicle, and then right here, right? Well, not here because the gunner would obviously not be under the gun, I guess. So maybe on this side you could get on, right? And then you say get in driver's hatch, and you get into a driver's hatch right there, and that would be it.
Maybe like some kind of fancy space stuff. Like you can see these hinges. Maybe like there's like a hole.
Oh, like the whole side of the tank opens?
Yeah, like the Churchill side hatch, basically.
Sure, I'd be okay with that, but I don't want the whole. It's why I don't like this tank. I don't like being able to walk into the back like that. I find that to be silly. Now, things I do like about this tank, though, Salty.
It's also wasted space.
It is a lot of wasted space, and tanks.
Especially because there's no seats, no jump seats for if you're carrying it like with troops in the back, like the Merkava.
Yeah. So the thing they're not getting with this vehicle, right, is that tanks maintain a reasonably low profile for a reason, right? Because when you're trying to mask behind terrain and you're trying to pop up and pop back down, the bigger the tank is, the harder it is to hide. And you may not think that we might try to hide tanks in terrain, but in terrain you can hide large vehicles fairly well. The bigger something is, though, the harder it is to hide. And so it makes sense to want something to be small as you can make it, compact, no wasted space, so that it works. Now, things I do like about this tank, Salty.
What?
I love the back, this freaking rocket launcher here.
Yeah, the AA. Rockets.
Yeah. Well, I don't want it to be AA, although I'm sure that's what it is, which is okay. Yep. But some vehicles, like, I love the idea of this being like an indirect fire system for the tank. Right? So, again, like I talked about in the indirect fire, the artillery video, I should be able to select my flight path, and if I can see a ground target, or I can detect a ground target and it's in range, I could shoot over terrain so that it doesn't go directly to the target. It goes up and then comes down on the target. And then I have kind of like a built-in artillery system on the back of my tank for missiles. I think that's freaking awesome. I do love the turret. Not the turret, but the commander's weapon system up top. The dual S1s repeaters, I think that's freaking awesome, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope what these are smoke canisters.
They are.
Up here. I really hope it.
They are.
And then, yeah. So I think those are really cool. I'm not sure. Is this a coax, or is this part of the recoil mechanism? Here, I think that's part of the recoil mechanism. So as I look at the hologram,
I think it's it might be a camera though, or it might be recoil.
So it could be the gun sight. And okay, 900 years, sure, why not? I think that it limits the depression of the gun, right?
Yeah.
You don't want anything on the bottom of the gun because it minimizes how low you can depress the weapon. So when you're dealing with terrain that has a slope, right? And if you're going to pop up from the backside of a hill, right, your hull is going to be up, and you're going to want your gun to be able to drop down so that you can shoot level, right, at targets that you can identify. And so if the sight is beneath the gun, it's limiting how low your gun can depress, which is a major disadvantage for the weapon, because you're not always fighting on flat terrain. So I would move that to the top, even though it may not look as sleek because you don't have this here. And I tell you what, huh?
Or the side of the barrels.
Or the side. Side would be fine. Lots of sights on the side. The other thing is I don't see a coax. Do you see a coax?
Nope.
So I don't see a coaxial S1 machine gun. So they need to add a coax for the gunner. Right, so there are options, CIG. You don't shoot infantry with main gun rounds. Right? And you think that this is a TC gun, and maybe the gunner can control this, but this is a TC weapon. Right? Tank commander. Right? Typically on tanks when you see that, right? For the gunner, he's got a small machine gun right here, right, that he can shoot with fairly pinpoint accuracy in a way that this top machine gun is not usually that accurate. This one, though, very, very accurate, the coaxial. So there have been shots, pretty amazing shots. Like there's like a 2-inch gap in a wall, and there are dudes running behind it, and M1s at like a kilometer out will do like a small 2 or 3 round burst, and they'll freaking nail people in that 2-inch gap because they've got it really sighted in well. So very, very accurate system, but you need a coax for the gunner, right? That gives him options, because this guy up here, this tank commander, he should be telling the tank where to go. He's fighting the whole vehicle, right? He's telling the loader what to load. He's telling the driver where to drive. And he's telling the gunner what to shoot. But he can't do those tasks on his own. And there's a lot of mental processing that goes on to control the vehicle. So just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Some constructive criticism.
I wonder, do you see those like those boxes like on the front slope?
I do, yeah.
I wonder if they will be like some kind of periscope system with like armored slates. I don't know, or just lights. Could be lights as well. But
I don't know. It is an interesting design, isn't it?
yeah, and this I think also roughly what the driver and I guess the commander would sit. Because gunner's in the turret.
Well, I feel like if I remember the
gunner's alcove.
yeah. Well, I don't think that's the gunner.
It is. It's the gunner.
Is it? Why would that be the gunner
Yes.
and not the guy up on the front left?
Because the gunner is there. I'll
Whatever. It's
I'll
fine.
have to log
I
in.
believe you. I believe you, Salty. I believe you.
Okay.
I don't agree with the placement, but sure.
Yeah. Same.
I mean, I don't know why he would be in a separate
Yeah. That's the
culvert
worst.
anyway, because they work as a team, right? They're like consistently and constantly working as a team. So I don't know that they necessarily need to be separated like that.
Plus the wall doesn't really serve a structural need.
No, well, I mean, hell, you know the wall shouldn't be there anyway. Okay. Anyway, thoughts on the tank?
So,
I would like to
it
see.
has an exhaust.
It does. It has 2, one on each side.
Oh really?
Yeah, come look over here. It's the same one. But the problem is, of
yeah.
course, that's a hallway. So where's the ducting for that? Why is the
Micro
exhaust
duct.
here? Because the engine and the trans.
Oh, no.
Where's the tranny?
Oh, I know.
And then where's the engine? And why does a power
the-
plant need an exhaust if they're, you know what I'm saying?
There's also no sprocket wheel.
Well, you don't know the sprocket could be in the back, and we can't see that.
Oh,
Sucker.
You know what? You're right. No. Well,
In fact, I can see it right now. It's right
Yeah.
there. There it
Yeah.
is. You can see it.
Yeah.
They did get the sprocket.
all right. Which means that the transmission will be in the back.
It does mean the
that's the
transmission
door.
would be in the back, but that's the door. So
It should be in the front.
it
because I
should
know
be in the front.
Yeah, that's like this.
I'm sorry, CIG.
separate video.
We are. Yep. It should be a separate video. We're gonna talk about armor. Soldier's opinion. Check it out. Watch it. We'll talk about it. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna end this video here. We're gonna go up here in a minute. We're gonna check out the activities above. But this is, what is this? This is Tumbril, RSI, Origin, and Anvil Day? Not Anvil Day.
No. It's Tumbril, RSI, and Origin.
Yeah, day 4 Invictus week. So we'll try and we'll try and check out all the ships, all the things, every day. Anyway, and tear them apart and give our thoughts.
Yeah.
Tear apart CIG's design decisions. I'm sorry. Alright, we'll see you in the next one, which will hopefully be up in space. Later!